Welcome back, guys, to Expedition 33 playthrough. What part are we on? Part 18, I think. So last episode we mostly just started exploring around. We did go ahead and complete the Falling Leaves area and the mini bosses and all that. It looks like my people are still hurt, so let me just heal them up real quick. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and continue exploring. There's a gestural beach in this area. Oh, that's actually one that we've already done. So we have this right here that I hope we can get to, but I don't see any shoreline. And then there's this little shoreline here. And we've already done that stuff. Maybe this area right here. And then we got a bunch to explore up here for more stuff. So we got a lot on the docket today. And I will go ahead and cut to something interesting. Okay, we got a group of enemies right here that we're going to go ahead and fight. Looks like a new type of enemy for Minoko. So let's go ahead and Card Weaver.
Cards have spoken.
And then we'll go ahead and Firing Shadow. I still have the wrong weapon equipped for CL, that's okay. Okay, so we'll do Galt Fury on this one. Very nice. Turn Twilight, so I'll Card Weaver. He's dead. Go ahead and Card Weaver this one. Not bad. Nice, we got a new foot for Minoko, and then I'm going to switch this back to our good weapon here. We did also get a grip of a weapon upgrade, so before we go to the next main area, I'm definitely going to upgrade our party's weapons and such. Alright, let's see what we got. Messy Bun, Short, and Gustav's haircut. Okay, is there anything else up here? Nothing? Alright, let's go ahead and quickly show those off. Not Minoko. Messy Bun. Nah. Gustav's haircut? Nah, I kinda like the shaggy look for Verso. Messy Bun. It's not terrible. Not terrible. But yeah, no, I do not care for the other ones. Okay, we do have this area over here that we just came to. We were just over here, and then we're just going to go ahead and fight this enemy right here, I think. This group of enemies and a Pictos. Looks like a new enemy. So we're going to go ahead and Card Weaver.
Eyes don't lie.
That's filthy. Thanks. On me.
And we're in Almighty stance, so we should just be able to... Crawler Bash should be fine. Not bad. And then what is this Pictos here?
Lovely.
Critical vulnerability on defenseless enemies. You know what? That's not bad. You can probably give that to CL the Master. Dang, all of these do give a bunch of speed. That should be fine. Let's do Charging Tint. Critical vulnerability. We do apply defenseless with Mael, so that'll be something that we want on our third party member, and, well, actually all of them. Okay, let's see what else we've got. Okay, here we go. We're on another area of the map. I think this is blocked off. Yeah, this was blocked off by the coral. Let's go ahead and quickly take a look at the new skills that we've gotten for Minoko. So another balanced mask. Fire damage and applies burn. Yeah, let's do that. And then high single target and can break. This is also a balanced one. I don't think we're imbalanced all that often, so I think I'll avoid that for now. Alright, more enemies.
Here we go. Eyes don't lie.
Blade. Cut through the blade.
Okay, we're in caster stance. There we go.
Time to strike. Deal me in.
Yeah, upgraded a weapon for... Was that Versa that has that weapon, I think? Yeah. We don't inflict powerless super often, so I don't know how useful that weapon would be for us specifically, but nice to have options, I guess, for elements, if nothing else. It looks like it was just those enemies to fight that we had right here, so we'll go ahead and continue up. Okay, looks like we got another enemy right here, just a bit further up from where we were. Alright, it was a little bit of a janky hitbox there. Okay, card lever. Handling slap. Okay, we will Dancer's Flurry.
There is a violence, yes.
More balance, so we'll go ahead and Rasalio Smash.
Here we go.
Okay, we will Card Weaver. And I don't think we have a break on this one. We'll just Plentiful Harvest. Actually, no, we'll Delaying Slash again. Yeah, that'll give our teammates some time again, so we'll Spark him.
Blades. On me.
What lucky defeat.
Alright. Abyss Wind. Ooh. Alright, I guess we'll just... Actually, we could Gradient attack. Yeah, sure.
Not today.
Okay.
Finesse and grace.
Okay, we'll Swift Stride. We're in Almighty, we'll go ahead and break right here.
On guard.
And we will Sword Ballet. Okay. Just go ahead and bring back CO. Oh, actually, we're out of Revive 10, so we didn't, that's fine. Let's go ahead and just give some more energy to Mael. Switch Stride. We're still imbalanced. Oh, that's not good.
Foolish move.
Yikes. Alright, I think our reserve might be able to clean it up here.
A storm is coming.
Go ahead and elemental trick them.
Not impressed.
Alright. Oh, I forgot we got the different type of weapon here.
Feel the burn.
Alright, that was pretty close. I think we can probably get it on the second go around. Alright, take two.
The cards are set.
Let's spill some ink. Blade cut through the blades.
We start off in heavy.
Full deck. Ready.
Blades. On me.
Close on that last one.
This will hurt. From fire.
Sweet taste of battle.
Okay, we should be able to break him right here. Right in time for our sword ballet.
Shut. This will hurt.
Violence. Sweet taste of battle.
Oh man, the delay got me.
Genius. some mayhem.
And caster, I think we should be able to break in.
Time to bleed.
Alright, not bad. We got a new weapon for Seal. Take a look at it. I don't imagine it's going to be better, but... Yeah. Yeah. I don't particularly care for that.
Good stuff.
I think that was Chroma. Probably. Yep, it was Chroma. Alright, let's see what other trouble we can get into. Okay, we got some more enemies. It is, we were here and we just went north here.
Eyes don't lie.
Yeah.
Time to strike.
Not bad. Hopefully, oh, that was a good amount of weapons that got upgraded. Which ones were those? Kalim? To generate a light stain when consuming stains. Consuming light stains. We got the Troubadour. And then, that we already had that one from earlier. I think it was, yes. I'm not super into defense stance. I only have one skill that applies it. But not bad. Okay, we got some more enemies here. Forgot to show on the map where they are, but... Oh, multiple flying enemies. Okay, we'll go ahead and Venser's Flurry.
Cut through the flames.
We're in heavy, so we can just Earthquake. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Keeps leveling up Energizing Pain. I do not care for that Pictos. But, oh well. Was that all that was here? Weird. Anyway, I just was down here, and then I just came up to this side. So let's go ahead. We do got the axe on right there, but we're not going to do that right away. Okay, we just continued north. We were here. We came up here. We've got a Gestural Merchant. Oh, and a Expedition Journal, but we'll talk to the merchant first. Oh, we got the Pure Outfit for Verso. And Double Braid. Well, we might as well have everybody match. And then, let's see the Double Braid. You know what? I'm not super opposed. It's not bad. Alright, let's see this Expedition Journal.
Avril, 40th Expedition. Gigi and Edmund were leading. They were on a clean glide to the monolith when they flew into some sort of barrier and just gommaged away. Our gliders are useless without a way past the barrier. Bernard's going to explore on foot, see if there's an entrance. In the meantime, we might as well make ourselves at home. I guess I'll try my hand at fishing. Assuming those sea Nevrons left any fish for us to eat. Rest in peace, Gigi and Edmund.
Interesting. Well, that looks like that barrier right there. Okay. We came just west of where we were right here. And we went over here to this island. Got some chroma. Okay, it looks like we got another gestural beach area. And this is just... we were over here. So this is just southeast of where we were. Alright, let's see what we got going for us here. Alright, Gestrals, what do you got for me this time? Oh, there it is. Hello, sir. What's the deal? Alright, let's try the race. 38 seconds for the gold reward, huh? Damn. I don't even know how we could have done that faster, but I guess I'm gonna try a couple more times until I can get it. Okay, just immediately much better. Hey, we got a Verso beach outfit. Yeah, I don't know about that one. We'll just stick with the pure. Not bad though. That was kind of fun. Alright, moving on. Okay, so we're still here on the same island as the gestural beach. We're just gonna go ahead and fight these enemies here. I don't know if there's anything new per se. That one in the middle might be new.
Your cards have split. Eyes don't lie.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and Offensive Flurry.
Cut through the flames.
Nice and defenseless. Said he resisted, but he didn't look very resistant to that to me. Alright, moving on. Okay, so we came just across the way here. This last little area that we can reach. Alright. We'll go ahead and Guard Weaver.
Do me in.
And Firing Shadow.
Let's spill some ink.
Fencer's Flurry.
Cut through the flames.
And we'll Glace Earthquake. That skill does pretty good damage. Alright, Card Weaver.
Do me in.
And then we'll Delaying Slash.
Place on me.
And we can just do this for the win. Got another level for Troubadour and more for Confident. Pretty sure Confident is a good stat at Pectos, so that'll be nice. There was also a little area on this place, so yes, right here. So we will go ahead and do that. Sinister Cave. Well, that's not foreboding. Oh. Yeah, it definitely looks sinister, I'll give you that. Alright, Verso, more crit. CL, more crit. Mael, more crit. And Minoko, more crit. Alright, good things all around. Let's see any new Minoko's new skills. We got Chapelier Smash. I mean, that's good, but it's also very expensive. Okay, that's the only new one that we've got. Very expensive. Alright. What do we got in here? Oh. You almost... You almost... I think this is dumb. Alright, we're gonna have to go around, I guess. Is that a gestural merchant? Okay, how do I get up there? How do I get up there? This? No. I have to like drop down several places in order to get anywhere in this cave? Alright. Alright, let's just see where we're going here. This cave does look pretty sinister, to be fair. I'm gonna get jump scared in this cave, huh? Okay, that kind of looks like the way to progress, but it's insanely hard to know for sure. Because this cave got me all kinds of turned around. Oh. That looks like a fun thing. We'll come back to that. We'll put a pin in that. I can surely find my way here again. Surely. Oh, that's cool too.
Well, that will help.
It's an interesting... I don't know if it's a Nevron or what, but that's interesting for sure. Let's take a look at that new weapon for Lune. It's not terrible. I don't hate it. I just don't like it. Okay, and we ran around this like 8 times. Okay. That is all that is there. I guess we'll go try the grapple and then we gotta fight the boss. Fight the boss after the grapple. Okay. Trying to look for that, where that color Lumina drop is. I'm not seeing it. Well, there is a gestural merchant. Oh, should be right here. I'm thinking. Yep, that should be it. Let me just quickly go back here. So I have to make multiple trips. I feel like I could fall down there. I don't want to. Let's go here. Ooh, it's a record. Alright. One more again, Maestro, so we can get our Gestural Merchant, please. And here we are once again.
What have we here?
Got a new weapon for CL. Curse self on battle start. I don't know what curse means. But still doesn't seem as good. It's dead. Oh. Okay. Well, that's something. Alright. And one more again. Okay, I did just want to briefly come back here to see if this is just death. It is not, which is why I'm glad that it completely didn't matter that I just did that, because we are back here where we started. Alright, again. Up, and we're not gonna go back over this time. We'll go forward. Is this a new area, or did they just deposit me? It's just deposited me where I was. Alright. Mini boss. Your days are numbered, my friend.
Let's spill some ink. Blade cut through the flames.
Let's gamble. Your cards have spoken. Deal me in.
Flames on me.
My, what lovely fate.
Alright, kept Minoko alive. This should be good.
The cards have spoken.
Okay, we should be able to gradient attack here.
Anya.
Switch side.
Today,
I don't know why I was not able to dodge those, but okay.
a storm is coming.
Okay, we'll go ahead and elemental trip.
Elements converge.
Ready to strike. Cut him down.
Alright, mayhem. Alright, second try, not bad. A weapon for Mael, I presume. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I really don't know. Okay, that's probably where we have to go. I just want to make sure there's nothing that we can do with any of this stuff. Does not look like it. Alright. Off the cliff. Okay, now what is there to do? Oh, this is just all a loop-de-loop. Alright, we got a couple of weapons in here. Not bad. I think we'll go back to the continent. Go to camp. Upgrade some weapons. And continue exploring after that. Alrighty, back at camp. I'm going to look at some weapon upgrades and some Lumina situation and see where we're at, and I will get back to you shortly. Okay, so all I did was I got Minoko enough energy to get to Energizing Start, and I just equipped this other one. I just did a little bit of optimizing for things for Mael, and same with CL. I didn't spend anything. As far as weapon upgrades, I did get Minoko's Bolaro up to level 20, so that we can get, when we have our Almighty Mask, we give 2 AP to all of our allies, which is pretty cool. Just gonna kind of use him as like a off support type thing, but looks pretty good. I don't really need CL to do damage, and I'm certain that there's going to be a better weapon for Mael, because I'm not loving any of the weapons that we have on hand, so I'll just wait on that. And let's go ahead and talk with our characters, see if there's any relationship ups.
They're kind of tough.
And
I didn't.
Lune.
Nope, just the same as before.
Okay. Ready for the.
I know.
I'm ready.
When the time.
About.
Dad?
He's.
Alright, nothing new under the sun. Let's go to sleep. Alright, so here we are. We're gonna go do one of the quests because we have nothing else to do out here. So let's get started.
So this is Visage Island.
He who guards truth with lies.
Are those faces?
An infinite sea of them.
Okay, we got a color of Lumina. And let's make our way in.
Is the island singing?
This melody.
This is creeping me out.
I just wanted to briefly take a look at the Pictos. Oh. Alright, well, we got a flag and a cutscene apparently.
What's it doing?
It's not attacking.
Was that an invitation?
So it seems.
Feels like a trap.
I don't mind a straightforward path for once. Better than battling through a mountain of Nevrons.
No, Verso's right. Something feels off.
Oh.
If you're harmless, then these weapons will stay harmless too.
Touché. Well, Visage invites you to join him in his chamber at the end of this path. I assume that's why you're here.
Where do the other paths lead?
You're free to traverse them. Masks are not just to obscure, they may also illuminate. Look for the masks that you need.
Meaning?
The invitation stands.
Well, head straight to the Axon. Or take the other paths.
Well, you guys know, obviously we're not going down the main path. Let's just go ahead. Oh, we're all topped up. Just tag the flag and speak with the gesture merchant. Okay, let's go ahead and fight. With actually Verso's the lowest one now. Alright.
Let's carve a path. Let's carve a path.
Oh, that was the attack? Okay. Welcome to the Verso build, where you just shoot them 82 times. Alright. Another weapon for CL that I do not care about. Okay, yes, we'll definitely take more of these. More Color of Lumina, of course. And 14% crit rate is nothing to turn your nose up at all about. So let's see what's behind door number 1. Okay. Ooh. Changed a little bit. Oh, that's the mask thing. Wonder, does it change when I go back? Well, we're committed. Let's go down this way. Okay. Interesting. Got some Nevrons over here.
Eyes don't lie.
It's pretty easy for her to just take it out on her own. I don't see any secrets, unfortunately. I got a expedition flag. Just tag it. We don't need.
They seem so joyful. I'm almost jealous.
On the surface, at least.
He who guards truth with lies.
All right.
Ready. Eyes don't lie.
Alright, there's some chroma
that
at
will help.
least. Some chroma at least. Oh, we got an expedition journal over here. Let us go, my friends. Oh, a new type of enemy?
The cards explode. Eyes don't lie.
Alright, not bad. My team is rocking and rolling. A Bouchclier? I think that's... I mean, I have no idea, I'm gonna be honest. Shell. And shield. Okay, that's... It's not nothing. Alright, what do we got here?
69th Expedition. Fleur. Good thing Anthony upgraded all the climbing handholds. Not only are they much easier to install in the cliff faces, they're also a lot nicer to use. We're setting the last few handholds tomorrow. Then we can finally get out of these caverns and see the sun again. I can't wait to rejoin the mountaineering team. I still remember that first mountain we scaled. Watching the sun rise above the clouds was magical. But rappelling down as we set the handholds was pure exhilaration. I know some of the others chafe at being restricted to recon only. I get it's not very satisfying making maps and prepping trails while people are dying. But this prep work will pay off in the long run. It may not be glamorous, but truly essential work rarely is. Doesn't make it any less important. And as the Expedition 69 motto says, we are literally laying a trail for the ones who come after. Step by step, handhold by handhold, each expedition carries the next one forward.
I agree. It's noble work, especially when you don't get thanked for it. What is this? Oh, a mime. It's been forever and a day since I've seen one of you guys.
Here we go.
Alright, we'll go ahead and breaking roll. Alright, we're in caster stance, so let's go ahead and Brûlé Bash. Good amount of break damage that skill does. Alright, Card Weaver. And delaying slash again. Did give my L an extra turn, not bad. Let's go ahead and Swift Drive. Alright, let us Brûlé Bash so we can break him.
Here we go.
Alright, Card Weaver. Alright, and a nice sword ballet. That was a very simple mime battle. Perverso. Alright. That looks exactly the same as it did for Gustav, but we'll show it off. You know what? For old time's sake, we'll go ahead and do that. Let's switch to somebody else. We've never run with Minoko, so let's just go ahead and run with Minoko here. I'm sorry. I dislike that. Dislike that. That's gross. That's awful. Atrocious. I hate that. What? Oh. Can we fight? There we go. Got a little tripped up on their own swords there.
The cards.
We continue. Alright. Bunch of resplendent chroma catalyst. Dang, I can't talk. Alright. Another one to fight.
Hey. The cards. Eyes don't lie.
Pretty good. CL is pretty good. 20% crit rate. 30% but can't be healed. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's getting slotted. Immediately. Alright. Sort by crit rate. Yeah. That's incredible. Absolutely immaculate. Yes, please. What is our crit rate up to? 78%. Good lord, girl. You're doing the damn thing. I guess we talk. Speak. He who painted this world, seeking what he could not grasp, longing to share with those he loves. Behind his smile, what could it be? Sadness? Oh. Anger? Okay, I guess it's joy. Jovial moissonneuse. I butchered that, I know it. I know I butchered that.
Cards have spoken.
Okay, that guy's dead.
Let's cut through the flames.
Alright. Should be dead. Easy cheesy. Another weapon for Lune. Interesting. Okay. Chapeline. What does that one do? Increase break damage per earth stain. 9 AP on breaking an enemy.
Did you hear that?
Go ahead and just quickly rest. And level up. Crit rate is looking good on our boys and girls. Except for Ciel. I've had to prioritize speed on her. But yeah, that is...
Destroying these masks seems to hurt him. Then let's keep doing that.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and end off there. Thank you so much for joining me, guys, and I will see you in the next one.